I have to keep getting to the camera. The camera's giving me technical difficulties, but we will get there. Keep getting to the camera. Get there.
It's time for Campbell County Camels Sports. This Camels event is being brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, Black Rock Medical Imaging, Shell Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. Camels Sports is also being brought to you by Soulmates, TNT Guns and Ammo, TCRI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. Let's head to the press box.
Well, welcome back here with more Campbell County basketball coming your way here on 97.3 Campbell FM. Chase Horsley alongside here with color analyst Bubba Ladke and camera operator Mercedes joining us here. And Coach, we've got a great matchup that's going to be coming here in a moment. We have Campbell County and Scottsbluff. Scottsbluff falling yesterday to the number one team, really, I would say, in the country. I mean, they're just so good. Bismarck Century.
Yeah, number one North Dakota for sure,
yeah.
But they're probably ranked somewhere in the country pretty high.
Yeah, they are, absolutely. Well, yesterday you got to see a great game between Campbell's and Pine Ridge right there at the final buzzer right there. Big game winner to get the job done. I saw the opening pass. Riley Hawk made it quick over to Drew Austin, makes the big three-point bucket, and that did it for the final. I mean, tell me a little bit about how that game kind of rolled through.
Well, I mean, Camels got down there in the second half, I think as much as 15 points, and it was just great to see their poise and patience on offense. We talked, at halftime of the girls' game, Coach Anderson, and just on their decision-making and getting good shots every trip, and they kept grinding it out and getting good possessions on offense, tightened up their defense a little bit, and yeah, Drew Wasson, the sophomore, hits the three to tie it. They get a stop. He comes down and hits the go-ahead three with like 10 seconds to go. Just huge shots by him, and Jack Andela was the man offensively and really defensively. 21 rebounds and 32 points by the big guy. And the Camels are gonna play through him all season long. So it was really fun to watch. And first game was, I thought they were like dang near midseason form type stuff against a good Pine Ridge team. But yeah, this is gonna be a test. This Scottsbluff team was in the Nebraska State Championship last year. Mm-hmm. They got the top point guard in the state back. He's going to be fun to watch. Great decision maker. He's going to University of Kearney, a good Division II program there in the middle of Nebraska, and they go as he goes, like Coach Anderson said. And I know Brody Jarvis is probably going to be on him. He loves those challenges. He did a good job on the leading scorer in the state in South Dakota. So these Camels get to go just straight down. They got the best team in North Dakota, South Dakota, the best player, and the Marvin Richards. And then now they're down in Nebraska playing these guys that they're going to be in the running for their state title. game, and it should be fun to watch.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun to watch this contest. I mean, I got to watch Scottsbluff yesterday. We saw Caleb Berta. He came away with quite a bit of points. But Nate Kelly, man, that man can shoot from deep. And I remember his name from last season, too, because I got to, it was Thunder Basin taking on Scottsbluff last year. And Nate Kelly has just kind of evolved even more to a better of a player as well. Then you will look at Issei Sabala. He came in for a little bit, or he started, the 5'10", not Eric Sabala. Issei and Eric Sabala, those are the two brothers there. Issei played really good yesterday too, but the whole matchup was Riley Minger. He came away with, I think it was like 10 points or something for him to finish out. It was a great game, but Scottsbluff just had some issues with Bismarck right there kind of at the final ends, and that's just what Bismarck does. I mean, they're just one of those teams, and Thunder Basin is finding that one out tonight. They've got Bismarck Century today, and I believe Campbell's had Bismarck last year, so
they're going to have
it's
them Saturday night. But
yep.
You see Bismarck Century, they got talent. They got 2 Division II players and a Division I player, and that coach has them playing tough defense, and they play their style. They're going to grind you out. They're going to screen hard, and you better be in the position where you need to be or you're coming out. I mean, so a lot of times you have talented teams. They may not be real disciplined, but that Bismarck Century team, they get both. They get talented players and the kids at work, and then a disciplined team. So it's a tough matchup and a great test for anyone, and that's why we always make sure we play them this weekend, because any little things you need to work on, they're going to let you know, and I love playing those guys, and I'm sure Scottsbluff, I talked to their coach actually earlier, and he loved it because they see a few things that they need to do and work on, because when they get down in Nebraska at the state tournament, they're going to find some Omaha Scott teams that are very similar to Bismarck, and so he loved it, and that's why it's great getting these teams from all over to get to see each other and see some different styles, and it's a great weekend of basketball.
It's really cool, especially you see a lot of tournaments that try to just find people in state, not really trying to find the people out of state. I mean, you go back and you look at the Energy Classic tournament that used to be here. You had teams all the way from Colorado, California, Manhattan, wherever. I mean, they just all came
DC,
in.
Tennessee,
DC,
Oregon,
Tennessee, all the different places. And there are talks about that tournament coming back next season.
Should be.
And that's going to be big, because if you can bring in bigger and better, not saying, you want the bigger, better teams. You don't want to just come in here and get trouts, but those are learning experiences each and every time, though.
Yeah, like we said, that's why we do it, and I think the community loves seeing these teams. We got 9 freshmen from Scottsbluff over there. He may see some minutes. He looked really good in the JV game, and the coaches praised on his growth since 7th grade, where he couldn't run and catch or dribble. Now he's making some plays for these guys, and to see the different talent from around. Right now it's the region, and we may go back nationally, at some point for the Energy Classic. But to see these great talented kids and teams, it's fun.
It's always great when you get to see great talent, and especially with the way that they've been playing. But we're going to get to see a lot more talent. I mean, the Campbells have great talent. I mean, you got to coach a lot of them last year, heading for the state championship and getting the job done there. And then now, obviously, this year, a little different. No Lane, no Truman DeGrange, anything like that. So you had to find some new players. Drew Austin, as we talked about, hit a big game winner yesterday, or really he was the game winner, but it was also the great pass from Riley Hawk. He didn't play last season, and we kind of seen a lot from the crew of how this team has kind of really played. You got to see Hawk yesterday. What did you see in action from him? I know he played his sophomore year.
Yeah.
He went out his junior year, and then now he's back his senior year.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great bunch of kids. I miss coaching, but I'm fortunate I'm getting around him. I go to open gyms. I see him in PE and in the class. Just hard workers, and what I like is it's togetherness. They don't care about who gets the points. Riley didn't score. He's a great shooter. He didn't have a ton of good looks, and he missed some that he'd love to have back, but Drew hit the ones last night, and I think Riley, he's going to hit some big ones tonight because he can flat fill it up. I've seen him hit 10 threes in a sophomore JV2. It's been 2 years, and he comes in, he whaps 10 threes and a half in a JV2 game. So there's no doubt he can hit 4 or 5 in the quarter here and get hot. And the Camels are smart. Brody Jarvis gets in there and finds the guys he needs to. And I know him and Hawk have had a great connection through the years growing up.
Yeah.
And now they're seniors. They're the big dogs of the team, and them and Jack, they're the leaders. And it's going to be fun to watch these guys tonight and the rest of the season.
And also a fun part about this is Reese Hagler, who is our intern all season long for football. He is on this varsity squad as well, and he's been playing a little bit of some JV minutes as well. But really cool getting to see him. He's sitting over there on the front inside of the bench over there. Really cool. I mean, when you get to see everything in full fruition, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you get to know kids better. I mean, Reese just getting to work with him, his intern, and now it's a great environment, and good for him to find a way to squeeze on that varsity. He's a kid that puts time in the off season. Lefty Reese, and he's got good touch around the rim, and he's happy to be part of this varsity, and he deserves to be there.
Absolutely. All right, here's your starters for Scottsbluff. It's going to be number 0, Caleb Berta, number 1, Riley Minger, number 3, Issei Sabala, number 5, Nate Kelly, and number 24, Keon Delgado. And for Campbell County, it's going to be number 1, Brody Jarvis, number 2, Riley Hawk, number 5, Drew Wasson, number 21, Zach McMillan, and number 34, Jack Andela.
You got to look out. The Camels got these cool little Camel basketballs they throw out to the kids after they get announced. And, man, Zach's got an arm. We talked about his wrestling. He could probably be a state champ wrestler. He's a really good wrestler, John. He chucked that thing up there, and someone went looking. And, good thing the person next to him was aware. Here's the tip.
Well, Jack Antella getting it 6'8" to 6'4", and the 6'4" will end up winning his Keon Delgado. So Nate Kelly's going to bring this one up here from the right wing. Kicks it back out. Here's Riley Minger back to Delgado. Delgado to the right wing. Back to Minger. Minger crossover right, cross left. Guarded here by Zach McMillan. Drives inside. Minger pump fakes once. High pass back to Issei Sabala at the right corner. Drives inside the lane. Scurries home. Can't get the shot to fall. Out of bounds we go. Jack Andela, good defense here. Riley Hawk saved it right there at the middle moment, which is why that ball goes to the Bearcats. 7:37 left to go here in the first quarter. High pass over to Keon Delgado. Nate Kelly will drive, scurry the lane. Inside left, it goes up for the right-handed floater, and it does fall. The 5-foot goes. 7:26 left to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 Riley Hawk. He'll have to jab step back once left. Got to get the ball passed away. Gets it over to Brody Jarvis. Jarvis is going to get that ball right there, and a foul will be on Nate Kelly. Now, if you're Campbell County, one of the big factors is if you could put Nate Kelly into foul trouble, that would be huge.
It would be huge. They kind of got that with Richards last night. They got him in foul trouble and kind of changed the game. Because if he's not on the floor, Scottsbluff is not the same team.
Zach McMillan, he'll drive inside, coast to coast, can't get the shot to fall, and a baseline save right there by Caleb Berta. So Issei Sabala is going to bring this one up from the top right wing, back from the left. Kicks it back from the tie line, far left. Minger, he'll pump fake, drives inside, now up for 2, and the 4-foot flies and goes home. 4-0 now, Bearcats. 6:51 left to go here in the first. Jack Andela will bring this one up past the tie line. Jack Andela gets it back to Brody. Brody guarded here by Nate Kelly. Kelly's been doing a good job with Jarvis, and some man-to-man defense here for Scottsbluff. Jarvis, he'll drive, kick in. Drives the baseline. Jack Andela back three-pointer around the way. No good from Drew. 4-0 ball game. 6:24 left to go here for the first. Kick back out. Far side. Three-pointer at the right corner. Good. 7-0. It's a 7-0 run to start off this first quarter of play. 6:15 left to go. Jack Andela, he'll pop up. Shoots the 3 and 3. Trifecta. Jack Andela. 6:04 left to go here in the first. 7-3. High inside. Here's Sabala up, or excuse me, Minger up for 2. And a foul is going to be called. Foul's going to be called here on Jack Andela. Makes it 7-3. One of the things we talked with Coach Anderson about at the Coach's Corner that you can find every Tuesday night there at the Pizza Ranch. Again, you can go out, check it out. But one of the things was the size-wise. Jack Andela in Wyoming in 4A basketball probably might be the tallest forward that we have this season.
He is. He's the biggest. I think he's the biggest kid in the state, and he's probably the most skilled big in the state. So he's going to have a good, fun season, and he dominated last night, and we'll see if he can continue that. He had a good move and got Wilson a good look last possession.
Already committed to Carroll College as well. Drives in. Minger goes up for 2, and that shot does fall. Anderson is going to take a timeout. trying to get regrouped here. It's 11-3 from the three-pointer from Jack Andela. 5:50 left to go here in the first. As we will take a timeout. They're going to take a full timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back here with more here on 97.3 Campbell FM. Bearcats lead this one 11-3.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
And welcome back here with the Bowler Campbell County basketball here on 97.3 Campbell FM. Chase Horsley alongside with Bubba Latke and Mercedes running the cam today. Brody Jarvis off the right wing, crosses right to left, kicks back to Riley Hawk. Riley Hawk will drive, scurries inside, kicks back to Zach McMillan. McMillan loses, picks it back up. Ball was tipped away, three-pointer, Riley Hawk, and he can't get that shot to fall, 11-3. 5:27 left to go. It's been a three-point affair here for the Campbells so far. That was big old Jack Andela coming away with it. Inside lane, Nate Kelly double team back from Brody Jarvis, and that shot does fall.
He's good.
13-3.
He's good. Poised. He did a little Barkley move there, and the shorter Brody did a great job staying in front, but good offense might be good defense.
Jack Andela. Pump faked off the lane. Fader good.
The Nowitzki, the 1-foot fader.
A 1-foot fader falls. 4:56 left to go here with the first. 13-5. Defense chance calls for this Campbell crowd. 13-5. As we said, a good crowd out here today. We got both sides pretty packed.
Yes, sir. If you look at the student section, it goes from top to bottom, and they got their work hats on, man. The hard hats are there in the bright orange and yellow.
Looks like it's construction night, and they're going to try to construct a win today. 13-5, 4:47 left to go here in the first. Yes, I know, the dad puns. Three-pointer on the way, and no good. Riley Hawk off the rebound. You should have saw the look Mercedes was giving me for a sec off the dad joke.
And she might get sick of those, but we'll keep throwing them out.
Yeah, absolutely. Three to the right side. Jack Andela from the right corner. Or excuse me, right wing. He'll drive inside. Up for the post and kick back out. At least it's not 6-7.
Yeah. Jack goes down to a Barkley there, and he's getting a lot of contact. Like, he's going to get fouled through this whole season, and he's a strong kid. But that bump made him bobble it, and Scottsbluff gets the turnover. And their chance to get two more three.
13-5, 4:20 left to go. You hear for the first. Minger gets it out over to Berta. Well, actually, we'll kick it over to Delgado. Was looking for Berta. He'll kick it back inside. Euro up for two, and that shot does fall home. Trey Clemens, he comes away with a bucket. It's 15-5, 10-point lead here for the Bearcats. Drew Wasson trying to look for a screen from Hawk, and Wasson kicks it back to Hawk off the right wing left, back to Brody Jarvis. Jarvis tried the jab step. Now he'll dribble. Kicked it back to Wasson. Wasson off the right corner wing, kicks it inside to Jack. Jack trying to play mismatch game, and a foul will be called.
Good attack. They get Jack on him still. Looks like Scottsbluff is going to play behind Jack, and he's picked up that first. I think that kid's had his hands on Jack all night, and they got him with that one. And that kid gets in foul trouble. It's going to change things as well.
Game will change quickly if that's the case. 3:45 left to go. You hear the first. 15-5. First foul there on Trey Clemens. The 2-point bucket, no good off the fader from the inbound. So 3:40 left to go here for the first. Nate Kelly back to Issei Sabala. Sabala will drive inside the lane, kick it back. Delgado, three-pointer out the right wing. That's good. It makes this 18-5. 3:28 left to go here for the first. Here's Brody Jarvis back to Hawk. Pump faked once. Jab steps. Now kick back to Brody off the right side. Right side left. Kick to Drew. Drew, two-pointer on the line. And a big 2-point bucket makes this 18-7. 3:10 left to go.
Fun to watch Brody and Drew and Hawk out there. They got a good thing going with the ghost screens and dribble lats.
Going to get a quick steal here. Big
Carter
one
Clark.
here. Carter Clark kicks it back to Brody Jarvis. Jarvis back to Clark. Riley Hawk pump faked once. Steps back, looks. Now Brody's going to drive inside. Uses his body up for two. Off the iron, no good. And he'll be heading to the charity stripe to shoot two. 18-7, 2:53 left to go. We got to go back with that steal right there from Carter Clark.
Yeah, they like to deny that on that side, and Carter Clark knows he's been in this system here for 2 years, and he knows his job is to get out and deny, and he's going to hustle down to the corner. We call it the Carter Clark corner, man. That's where he goes. He knows his role, and he does a good job of it. Now Leo Flores checks in for him, and he knows his role too. Those two good juniors right there the Camels got.
Leo Flores coming in, and it's 18-8. Coming out of the ball game is Riley Hawk. 10-point lead here for Scottsbluff. Shot does make, and it's a 18-9 game. Nate Kelly, long heave, three-pointer on the way off the corner. That just rings home. Quick, easy, Oliver Carpenter. The senior 5'9", he was open for three at the corner, and he decided to take it, and he banged it home. So Brody Jarvis at the top. He'll drive, scurries, back over to Drew. Drew to the right side, back left, look for the three. Now back to Jack Angela. Jack is triple teamed up for two. He could.
Through contact. That was great
my.
Strength.
Jack Candela triple teamed and still puts one home. Nate Kelly drives inside, kick back off the baseline. Delgado three-pointer guarded by Jack, and that's going to miss. Brody Jarvis trying to get it. Jack Candela the dive, and into the cheerleaders he goes. Ball goes out of bounds.
Scottsbluff has great spacing, shooters all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's a tough guard. Early in the season, a couple new kids in the defensive system, but Scottsbluff is a very tough guard with a point guard like Kelly, and man.
10-point lead, Nate Kelly, three-pointer, good.
Right there it is. He does a little chase action and gets it right back and knocks it down.
24-11, a minute 55 left to go. Whitney Poltz fell 67-32 over Bismarck Century. Zach McMillan drives inside, up for two, blocked. Keon Delgado coming away with a huge block, trying to get this rolling back. And kick back out from the right side. Here comes George Schmall. Schmall kicks it back to Kelly. Kelly off the right wing, he'll drive inside. Uses his body, back left, up for two, off the fader. Can't get it to go. Jack Antella off the rebound. 24-11, a minute 18 left to go here for the first. Brody Jarvis gets it back to Jack, tosses it back to Jarvis. Jarvis spin moves, back to Jack. Jack looking, long heave, three-pointer on the way, good!
Leo Flores locked and loaded, ready to shoot. Good find by Jack.
Leo Flores, good three-point bucket off the baseline, off the foot, and out of bounds it goes. Jack Antella is going to be the last one to touch it. And Drew Wasson's going to come in, and Jack Candela comes out.
Jack up top's got, I call it the Joker spot up there. He can pass it, shoot it, and he's a big screen when you rub off him like Brody did last time, get some advantages for the Camels. He does a good job at that.
24-14, now it's the question, who's going to be the rebound king when Jack is out? Good defense there.
Carter Clark with the box out, man. He's about 5'8", but he did his job.
Drew's going to cut it back from the right side out to the top. Picks up his dribble, back to Leo. Three ball on the way, no good. Zach McMillan trying to get the rebound. He throws it high, kicks it to Drew. What a play. Riley Hawk along, three ball on the way, no good. Off the iron, Carter Clark trying to get the ball. That's out of bounds, and it's still going to say Campbell County basketball.
Carter Clark and Zach McMillan. We talked about the hot spot against the girls. That shot goes up over there. I just watched Zach just battle his butt to get position there and pushed him underneath the hoop and got it and gave us an extra possession.
24-14 to score, 28.9 seconds left to go here in this first quarter of play. Drew Wasson inbounds, kicks it out over to Jack. Jack will scurry back, double teamed around the around the inside.
That's
and
tough.
Gets it home.
Yeah, he splits it, does a high rip over the top of the kid's head, so it is basically ill-effective. Nothing they can do about it.
Three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Brody Jarvis off the rebound. He's going to bring this one up past the timeline. We got 7 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Kicks it over to Jack. Jack jumps in, jumps up for two. Can't get the shot to fall. Trying to get the putback. The putback by Zach McMillan. And a foul. Count the bucket.
Zach McMillan is a workhorse. And if you don't box him out, even if you do, it doesn't matter sometimes. He's so strong. We're talking about old man strength, and Zach's got it.
You know, Zach McMillan, he was another person we talked about all season long last year.
5-point ball game.
As the clock does expire, 24-19 the score. We head to break. Bearcats lead. Camels coming away with a little bit of momentum. 24-19 the score.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom design automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work, they care about you and your needs. From finding the to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
Save local.
Well, it's 24-19 the score here.
Good run to end the first quarter there. Camels get the ball first.
Got a nice little bit of a run there for these Camels. A 6-0 run, making this 24-19 the score. Jack Candela back over to Jarvis. Jarvis back to Hawk, and a foul's going to be called here on Brody Jarvis. It's the offensive foul here. 24-19 the score. 7:48 left to go here in the second quarter to start off. Now, Bubba, you're kind of looking at this. What are you kind of running here for the Camels defense? I know what they're running right now, but what would you be kind of running?
Defensively, they're going to do what they do pretty much every possession, and personnel-wise, they know who their guys are, so trying to keep it out of his hands, but they just kicked it to Kelly right there. Fortunately, he missed a good look, and Jack cleans up all the boards. He's always there to clean it up.
And Kelly, corner three, no good. 24-19. Here comes Brody Jarvis after the rebound. He's going to drive Scory inside, up from the back-handed lane, no good. Jack Candela off the rebound, the pump back, can't get it go. And a no foul, no nothing. Makes this 24-19 still the score. Issei Sabala kicks it back out to Berta. Berta back over. Here's Minger. Riley Minger drives inside, up for two, and the shot falls home. 26-19 the score. 26-19. 6:52 left to go here for the second. Drew Wasson at the left wing. Kicks it back over to Jack Candela. Jack fires. Brody Jarvis. Three-point bucket. Brody Jarvis. You can't leave Jarvis open.
No.
He's such a good three-point shooter. Came up big in a couple big games, even in the state championship the other day. Or the other day.
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah, and they come back and answer with Caleb.
Caleb Berta coming away with a three of his own. 29-22. 6:21 left to go here in the second. Jarvis loses the dribble a bit. Kicks it back to Wasson. Wasson back to Jack at the top of the key. He'll cut back using his body. Drives in. Kick back to Zach McMillan. Kicks back to Euro. Under round. Can't get the shot to fall. And pick back up here by Scottsbluff. 29-22. 7-point lead now here for the Bearcats. Back in from the far side. Riley Minger drives in. Pump fake. Berta. Three-pointer at the right-hand corner. Good.
Yeah, good D there. Wasson 2 steps in, and we had good gap help by Hawk, and then Wasson's just got to run him off the line.
Caleb Berta is now 2 for 2 from three-point land. 32-22 the score. 10-point lead now. Kick it back out from the right side. Look for McMillan. McMillan drives inside. The reverse lay. Good.
He's strong.
32-24. 5:24 left to go here in the second. Back from Minger. Minger back to Issei Sabala, over to Nate Kelly. Nate Kelly back to Minger. Minger back to Sabala. Three-pointer wide open at the corner. Lets it fly. That's good. Perimeter defense right now for the Camels.
Scottsbluff, man. Their spacing and movement's tough.
The spacing has been the issue. 35-24. 5:01 left to go. And when you have a lot of great shooters, it makes it hard. Jack Candela trying to drive the baseline. Out of bounds it goes. The foul will be called, though, before the ball goes out. And the foul, Keon Delgado is going to pick up his first foul.
Keon's a physical kid, and he's doing his best to battle Jack. They just got him with his first. He's got about 4 fouls. They've just caught him once.
Yeah.
as Papa Mike would say.
35-24. Jack Candela gets the basketball. Drives in. Brody Jarvis. Pump fake once. Up for two. Blocked. And Scottsbluff will tap it out of bounds. And it's still Campbell County basketball. 35-24. The shot clock back down to 35 seconds. Brody Jarvis at the baseline surveying and finds Jack. Trying to throw a long heave, wide open three-pointer around the way. Leo Flores can't get the shot to fall. Riley Hawk trying to get the rebound, and it's a double teamed away from Scottsbluff. They'll come up with it. Riley Meager, he'll drive inside, kick back out to the right. Right to left, Trey Clemens. Clemens off the left wing, kick it back from Sabala. Sabala will now drive inside. Is Riley Meager, and a big bucket good. And timeout Campbell County. 37-24. Camels came out strong at the end of the first quarter, and here in the second quarter, it is the Bearcats who are up with a 12-0 run with 4:22 left to go here in this second quarter of play. And it's been a lot of big three-pointers from Berta. Riley Meager making that big layup look quick and easy, but
all five guys, they can drive and shoot.
Yes,
So it makes
they
it,
can.
and we talked about their spacing. So even the big kid goes out, steps out, and knocked one down. So you got to extend out and a little tough closeouts. And right there, we didn't get to the, we call it the wall there, and we kind of did a flyby and he ends up getting a layup. So number one, you don't give up layups. That's job one, and job two is no threes, and we've given up both of those, and that's why Scottsbluff's rolling right now. But you know, like we talked about, their spacing, ability to attack and shoot has made it very difficult on us.
37-24 the score, 4:22 left to go out of the timeout here. Drew Lawson kicks it back over to Brody. Jarvis will run the point, get it back to the sideline here. Sideline back over to Hawk. Hawk to the right wing left, back to Brody. Brody back to Drew. Drew at the corner, back to Brody. Brody left wing, back to Jack. Jack to the top. He's going to shoot the long high three-pointer. Good. Oh, man. He just, no matter where, you can't leave him open.
Jack the Joker, Spinderella, and Della.
Jack with 12 points already, drives in Minger. Issei Sabala makes the man jump up for two. Good off the mid-ranger, 13 feet out. 39-27, 3:44 left to go here in the second quarter. As here comes Brody Jarvis. Jarvis cuts back, three-pointer on the way from himself. Can't get that shot to fall either. 39-27, 3:33 left to go here in the second quarter. Trey Clemens, kick back from Sabala. Sabala over to Kobe Storm. He's in for the first couple times today. Kicks back inside, left, right. Off the baseline, three-pointer. Here's Riley Meager, and that is good off the left wing. And, man, it kind of feels like Scottsbluff right now is shooting 70% from behind the arc.
It's rolling, man. But they're getting the clean looks, feet set, and good shooters are going to make 70% of those.
Jack Andela, bounce pass back to Riley Hawk. Three-pointer on the way. That's off the mark. No good. He had the open shot.
Yep. Riley knows
good.
He wants to step into it. Shooters know what they got to do if it's coming off the pinky, the front, whatever. And he knew he was fading a little bit, and he did right there. And he's going to make those adjustments and knock those down.
42-27, 2:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Camels once again won yesterday. They were down by double digits at halftime. 42-27. As much as you know you could come back from double digits, you don't want to do that here again for second straight time. Here's a three-pointer from Riley Meager off the front of the iron, back of the iron, no good. Keon Delgado, ball's going to be tipped away. Issei Sabala is going to get the pass from Jack Andela, and that's going to be another big three-pointer. 45-27. I say the pass because that tip was straight to Issei Sabala.
Yep, Jack was trying to clear it out of there, and man, it ended up going right to him, and he knocked it down.
Jack over to Jarvis. Jarvis back to Hawk. Hawk over to Jack.
Another
Jack back
foul
to
he got
Hawk.
away with.
Over to Drew. Drew back to Hawk, steps up, looks, shot clock down to 13 seconds, double team, spins, jumps up, reverse layup, and they're going to call a charge?
Now they call him with the hook.
Elbow, excuse me.
Yeah, he's getting two hands to his back, and Jack's just getting his hands off of him, and they called Jack with the chicken wing.
Jack Andela is going to have to come out, and Coach Anderson's trying to pull him back so he doesn't get attacked.
Jack's frustrated. He knows the rule where two hands is an automatic call, and he's not getting it. And he didn't. We call it the chicken wing. You don't wrap around, but he got his elbow hooked on the ribs there, and they made a nice spin move and got called for it. So he's frustrated. And Coach Anderson's giving him a break right now.
Yeah, Jack, he knows the game of basketball right-handed out. You could probably play it as sleep, just being honest. 45-27. Issei Sabala from the right side, right corner. Back over to Minger. Minger drives inside, backhand left, three-pointer on the way, and that's no good there by Oliver Carpenter. He made one already, just couldn't get that one to go. He's 1 for 2 from three. Kick back out. Here's Leo Flores. Back long heap by Flores. He's going to shoot the three, and that rolls off the iron. No good. He's 1 of 3 now. 45-27. Drives inside off the baseline. Scottsbluff trying to work. Issei Sabala over to Berta. Berta drives inside the lane, scurries home, kick back out. Here's Kobe Storm. Storm back inside, drives in, good cut, and can't make the shot.
Good defensive possession. Guarded the way they wanted to, yep. Ran him off the line, forced a tough two.
Brody Jarvis will drive inside the paint, pump fake once, up for two, can't get the shot to fall. 45-27, 56 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Riley Minger kicking back from the tie line now, guarded here by McMillan. Steps back, shoots the three right at McMillan's face, and he will not get the dice home.
Good box out by Wasson there, and cleans up the hot spot box we talked about right there. Great job by the sophomore Wasson.
Drew Wasson kicked it over to Brody Jarvis, and Jarvis has it at the front court. That ball was tipped away, so if it did go away, that would have been no backcourt violation. 45-27, 30 seconds remaining here in the second. Ball did go out of bounds. Riley Hawk will check in here for Drew Wasson. Jack Andela is going to come back in here for Leo Flores.
You talked about new subscribers. You're getting a lot, and I love it. And, Logan Wasson, a Camel, I think back in 2013, he was a great, he's a Camel legend. He's subscribed. He's listening right now from down south. I love it.
Well, we appreciate all the listeners. Riley Hawk back from the right corner back over to Brody Jarvis. Jarvis kicks inside. Zach McMillan pass inside. Jack Andela up with the floater. Good for two.
Yeah, and he had another and one, man. He's getting hit, but I love the way he's playing physical and playing through it and not whining to the refs, and just, man, he's got another easy one for him.
45-29, 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Riley Minger trying to put a little bit of a screen by Keon Delgado. Steps back, shoots the three off the hand, off the front of the iron. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. And that's going to be last touched off by Scottsbluff. Man, Riley, no offense to the Camels, but he made one go down to the ground. Jack Andela is going to throw a long half-court heave, and 45-29 heading into the half. As when we come back, we'll talk with head coach Brady Luchin on the Lady Camels way after my fellow side of our other side of the stations, Kelvin Glosser, talks with her. We'll talk with her after, and it's 45-29 the score. We will take a timeout. Be right back here with more Campbell County basketball here on 97.3 Campbell FM.
Gate Tech offers custom design automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. bighorndental.com.
Around here, the work starts early, and we wouldn't have it any other way. From lush green lawns in the summer to reliable snow removal in the winter, we're here year-round to keep your property looking its best.
At Strands Lawn Care, we take pride in every property we touch. From backyards to business fronts, it's about more than landscaping for us. It's about helping our community look its best.
We're your neighbors. We shop at the same stores, our kids go to the same schools, and we treat every property like they're our own.
Because at the end of the day, this isn't just where we work, it's where we live.
Strands Lawn Care. Local people, lasting.
What's up, folks? This is Kelly at TNT Guns and Ammo. Well, believe it or not, the holiday season is upon us. Now, we're stocked up and ready to help you decide what that perfect gift is going to be. If you want to see pure happiness on your friends, family, and loved ones' faces, you need to come out to TNT and get the goods. Whether it's a new rifle, shotgun, or handgun, we have what you need. We have optics, ammo, reloading supplies, and Liberty gun safes. Let's celebrate this Christmas with a gift from TNT Guns and Ammo. Call us today at 682-5283 or stop by. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're 5.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
And welcome back here with more Campbell County basketball here on 97.3 Campbell FM. And joining us right now, here is head coach of the Lady Camels. It's head coach Brady Luchin. And the first thing I handed her the mic and she said, "Oh, it's like it's blush."
It looks like a blush brush.
And it does look like, but it's nice because you don't have to worry about the headset.
Yeah,
you can hear me.
Look at this. Fancy technology.
I know. I love technology. It's great. So before we kind of ask you questions, how do you think the play style went for you guys today?
Oh, we were super sloppy. I think we haven't got our composure yet. We knew we're young, we're inexperienced. The game is fast for us a little bit yet. And, you can notice as soon as they had their younger squad on there, all of a sudden, Ryland's able to drain it pretty fast and handle it. So that JV to varsity level, there's a huge jump there still. And so they have some talented players that have been around the last couple of years, and our girls are trying to figure things out. And we're still fatigued and not in great shape. And so some of the things like setting hard screens and, reading the back cut and which way should you be looking when she's got the back cut and those kind of things. Yeah. We're trying to force it in. Like I thought we had some advantage with Stewie inside, but then instead of her, she was sealing a little early, and then we're trying to force it when she's not open, and probably should have reversed it and looked for sealing on the other side. Instead, we're like, supposed to get it in. So we're still kind of in panic mode, and so we'll get that composure. Like that's what's to be expected this first weekend, and it's just tough that we have to come out and go against such tough teams, but that's okay. Like I thought the fact that, they were hanging their heads and feeling pretty bad about themselves at halftime, and the fact that we came back the second half and basically traded baskets with them, and didn't give up and just roll over. I thought that was, I'm proud of him for that.
It kind of felt like in that second half, you guys actually had more of the control of the game. It was just like one thing after another, good defensive possessions, good transitions, but it kind of felt like, the first game jitters kind of situation. This is only game number 2.
Right.
So you have another big matchup coming up tomorrow against Bismarck Century. When you really trying to focus on these 3 games that you guys have had, one with Castleview, now here with Scottsbluff, then you have Bismarck. What are you kind of learning from these girls, especially getting ready for conference season?
One thing I've learned is they never give up. Like last night, we were down 13-2, we're down 10 at half. We had a 2-point game with 3.5 minutes left. A couple knockout plays here and there, but they're willing to not give up. So we can't give up on them. I think they're going to be there in the end. But and they're also not selfish. Like they want to score. They don't care how it is, and they're not getting mad at each other. It's really easy to blame someone else when nothing's going right. And right now, it doesn't feel like much is going right, especially offensively. And they're not trying to blame other people. They're like, what do I need to do better? And so we got to do that. So, and they're still wanting to learn, and they feel like they're disappointing people, and they just got to realize we still got to work on next play mentality type stuff, and we got to lock in and just do the easy things that we can control, like set the screen and get to the spot. Like we're trying to run a little split action there and they're in the corner with 3 of them instead of up where it's supposed to happen. So things like that. It's my job to work and get them in that better spot, and practice, and we'll do that. And right now we got to learn to turn the page and work for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to look different because we're going to go probably in half court instead of full, just losing a couple people to injury. So sorry, go ahead.
Absolutely. No, you're good. We saw Bella Stewart. Is she going to be okay?
I hope so. She hurt her back yesterday, and then it was hurting her today, and then when she came out, it just spazzed up on her, so then she couldn't walk. So we're hoping to get her back tomorrow. Tearing her knee yesterday, it's pretty swollen, but she's pretty tough and just played through it today. And then Callie Eyeshide broke her hip a couple years ago, and today she landed on it, and she thought it felt the same, so I got to find out. Hopefully she's not hurt. And the Mendoza girl I was hoping to take off the bench, and she sprained her ankle yesterday.
Oh, my goodness.
Played through it like it was nothing, and today it's all bruised and swollen. So they're tough, and we're not real deep right now, and we're kind of hitting injuries, and that's a bummer, but hopefully we can get a couple of them tomorrow to battle.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the support.
Awesome. No problem. Thanks you so much.
Thanks, B.
Keep grinding.
Keep grinding indeed. All right. Well, We're speaking of grinding. It's 45-29 the score right now. And we are sitting here 8 minutes in counting, starting up of the second half. Nate Kelly is going to be one of the starters here. Also, Keon Delgado, Caleb Berta, Issei Sabala, and also Riley Minger. That's going to be the starting 5 for Scottsbluff. For Campbell County, it's Drew Austin, Riley Hawk, Jack Candela, Brody Jarvis, Zach McMillan. 3-point around the way. No good.
Great possession defensively.
Brody Jarvis off the rebound. 45-29, 7:32 left to go here in the third. Riley Hawk at the top of the key. He looks back right to left. Here's Drew. Drew, now he looks. Long heave back to Jarvis. Jarvis off the right wing. Spin moves once. Back to Jack. It's saved by Brody. Kick back to Jack. Jack who's double teamed, looking for a triple team. Zach McMillan wide open for 3. Lets it fly. Can't get the shot to fall right there at the corner. Good shot attempt.
Good play. Went into Jack and another open 3 by the Camels, and that's going to be continuing throughout this season. We're going to see a lot of that.
Nate Kelly trying to push his way around. Jack will come in to help out Brody Jarvis, and that ball's going to get tipped away from
good awareness
Zach
by
McMillan.
Jack. Good awareness by Jack to go trap that short corner play and force the tip.
(45-29), 6:53 left to go. Here in the third. You say ball's going to be tipped away by Drew. Picked back up by Riley Minger, though. Long heave back to Sabala. Sabala guarded quick by Jarvis. Jarvis kicked back from Minger. Minger off the inside. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Nate Kelly having some issues. 1 second. No shot. The shot clock violation.
Man, I tell you, 2 great defensive possessions. We talk about what Coach Anderson wants out of them. They've kept it on that side where they wanted to. They've ran the shooters off the line, force them to put on 1 bounce on the floor, but they can't get to the rim. No layups first, no threes. They did it both 2 times in a row.
45-29, 6:32 left to go. You hear the third. Jarvis, or excuse me, Hawk. He's going to drive inside, post right, goes up for 2 off the iron.
Beautiful move.
And a good move, just couldn't get it to fall home. 45-29 the score, 6:20 left to go. Scottsbluff leads. 3-pointer on the way from Nate Kelly. Rolls off the back of the iron, no good. Jack Candela off the rebound. And here comes Campbell County. Scottsbluff in the all red, Campbell County in the whites and purples. For those just joining inside, up for 2. And the shot will no go. As they're going to call the foul on the floor. Jack Candela, he made the shot. But with the foul being called on the floor, one of the officials on the right side said no shot. Zach McMillan kicks the inbound off of, and then Jack will push up for 2.
There's 3.
And there's another big foul. Keon Delgado looks like he's going to pick up his 3rd foul.
Yeah, and be
Going up
interesting to
against Jack.
see who they put on him if he picks up his 4th. Because like I said, he was very physical with Jack the first half. Got away with some, I thought, and now he's picked up 2 in a row, and it's going to put a little pressure on him. It's tough to guard Jack when you got 1-0 foul, 1 or no. Now he's got 3, and that's going to be very difficult.
2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Jack Candela, it's a 14-point game. 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 45-31. It's still a lead here for Scottsbluff. Kick back here from Riley Minger. Screen by Keon Delgado. Zach McMillan back off the right side. Guarding quick here. Keon Delgado back over to Kelly. Kelly to the left wing. He'll drive inside the back reverse and good.
Tough shot.
Nate Kelly makes the quick shot look easy, but as Bubba said, tough shot.
Yeah, Jack was just a half a step from his wall he's supposed to be at, but it's still a great shot by
Ball's going to be tipped away. Riley's going to drive inside the dunk and followed home. And it's 49-31. So immediately the Scottsbluff comes back and gets 4 points of their own from the Camels 2. Kick back out. Here's Hawk. Hawk long heave back over to Wasson. Wasson back to Hawk at the top to right. Here's Wasson. Wasson trying to move from the left side baseline. Kick back to Jack. Jack, he'll cut. Trying to get the screen. Tries to look inside. Pump fake. Drives up for 2. Can't get the shot to fall. Zach McMillan off the rebound. The putback. Good.
Great job. Junkyard dog McMillan, man. Gotta love it.
Zach McMillan, he was really big last year, too, when Jack Candela came out, and a jump ball is going to be called. It's Campbell County basketball. 49-33 the score. 16-point lead.
See, and then Jack's getting a lot of attention, so they're looking at doubles or people.
The jump ball did give the Campbells the basketball back, so next one will go back to Scottsbluff. Jack off the left wing. He'll use his body. Long heave, back over to Hawk. Hawk back to Jarvis. Three-pointer on the way, no good, just off the mark. McMillan off the rebound once again. Long heave back to Jack. Jack off the right-handed wing. Drives in, left side, up for two, and he's fouled, heads to the free throw line.
Man, Zach's giving us extra possessions. That hustle and heart he's got, and then that body, that grown man
big.
strength he has, man. You just love playing with a guy like that who's doing anything for his team, man. And that stuff, it carries through, that love that he has, and he'll sacrifice his body. And you can see him just panting right now. He's just outworking his guy.
It's so hard sometimes, really, to let Jack just really kind of run home, or even with Zach. I mean, his rebounding skills last season was one of the big ways. When Jack ended up getting fouled out, Zach had to take over.
Yeah.
And
he came in not scared. And Mr. Gatorade Player of the Year, he came in and stripped him twice, got a couple boards from him, and giving up about 8 inches. He didn't care.
He did not. 49-35, 4:16 left to go. Third, drives in, three-pointer, good. Nate Kelly off the top.
Yeah, no communication on that little ghost screen, and two guys went with the wrong one.
Jarvis past the timeline here. Zach McMillan kicks back from Wasson. Wasson three-pointer around the way, no good. Ball's going to be tipped high in the air, and it's going to be Nate Kelly coming up with the board. 52-35, long heave, back out to the right side. Three-pointer around the way, and that rolls home. That's Trey Clements once again, and a timeout Campbell County. 55-35, back to a 20-point lead here for the Bearcats. 3:48 left to go here in the third. And when you had something kind of rolling, everything just kind of turned the other way. And now the Camels down here by 20. We'll take a 30. We'll be back here with more Campbell County basketball here on 97.3 Camel FM.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand, and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Looking for
And welcome back here with more Campbell County basketball here on 97.3 Camel FM. 55-35, 3:40 left to go here in the third. Brady Jarvis going to bring this one up. Kicks it back to McMillan off the top of the key. He'll kick it over to Jack. Jack off the right wing. Now he's going to try to work his way inside. Spin moves inside, up for two. Fouled away. Foul's going to be called here on Trey Clemens. And that's going to be the fourth foul here on the Bearcats. 3:28 left to go in the third. And out of the timeout, Jack Andela picking up a fourth foul, or 14 foul here on Scottsbluff. One more foul away from heading to the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Jack Andela, good left-handed poster, and falls home. It's 55-37. Jack Andela right now at 20 points. Kick back three-pointer on the way from Oliver Carpenter. No good on the corner. And 3:07 left to go. You hear it at third, 55-37. Jack Andela off the left wing. He'll shoot the long three. Jack Andela finds it home. And he's 2 of 3 from three-point land today. 55-40 the score. 15-point lead. Kick back out. Here's Trey Clemens. Drives in off the baseline. Up for two. Off the iron. No good. Back up in hands. Jack Andela off the rebound. He'll kick it back to Jarvis. Jarvis getting past the timeline. Timeline from the right side. Jarvis spin moves. Pump faked inside pass. Zach McMillan. Oh, just can't finish
Great
the reverse.
pass.
What a play.
Brody's the heart toucher. He gets in there and finds guys, and that was an excellent back cut by Zach, and Brody finds him, just missed the layup.
Three-pointer on the way, no good, and that was Kobe Storm off the corner.
And Leo with the hot spot box right there. Those are the ones you get, and he boxed one position and got it.
Zach McMillan takes a dribble. That's a high three-pointer. That's off the mark. Normally, when he gets that high on a three-point shot, it's normally falling home. Kick back out. Trey Clements. That ball's going to be stolen away. Carter Clark is going to bring this one up. Good denial by Clark. Leo Flores. Three-pointer on the way. Boom, baby. Booming it home. Leo Flores.
Love it. Carter Clark made it happen with the steal and finds him in transition. Leo got there ready to shoot.
55-43. The inside quick pass and charge is called. Jack Candela is going to pick up a charge. And it's not easy to knock over a big man, but Riley Minger does it.
Hey, Jack gets him, when he gets squared up, that's a big wall. We call that spot the wall. He gets there, he's squared up in the chest, man. He takes it. He might have led us last year as a junior and taking charges. And those are huge plays.
55-43, a minute 35 up to go. You hear it, a third three-pointer around the way, no good. Jack Candela off the rebound and another foul on the floor. But that foul on the floor heads us to the bonus, so it doesn't matter. Jack Candela has really been aggressive here in the second half, and you got to wonder what Coach Anderson told him, because
he's a leader. He's a senior. This is his
rolling.
squad, and when you're that guy, you're not falling. You're not dwindling when things go tough, man. He's just battling. He's stepping up like a senior All-Stater should. It's fun to watch this.
First shot is up and good, 55-44.
They run that flare screen with Jack, and then he slips to the post, and we got a clean look up top. There's confusion. That's where you get those offensive rebounds, and I think we've got 4 or 5 this half, and it's been big.
Makes the second, so we've got a 10-point ball game. A minute 32 left to go. You hear it at third. 55-45. Minute 31 here in the third. Kick back out, Riley Minger off the top of the key. He'll cross over right to left, back to Trey Clements. Trey over to Carpenter off the right corner, drives inside, and out of bounds we go. 55-45, minute 21 left to go here in the third. Scottsbluff leads.
There's Jack the wall again, man. Closing that lane, no layups, and Brody had the rotation even if he would have got that pass through.
Long heave, back off the inside, Riley Minger. 55-45. Riley back out from the left wing right, kick back, drives inside. Trey Clemens up for the quick floater, 10-footer, no good. He gets his own rebound. Riley kicks it back. Carter Clark right there to save it. Back over left. Here's Carpenter. Back over to Minger. Minger off the baseline. Good inside pass. Can't get the shot to fall, though. George Small not able to make it. But, man, what a play.
Camels are flying around defensively, man. They're executing the way Coach Anderson wants them to.
Jarvis back over to Hawk. Hawk right there at the right corner. Jarvis going to lose the basketball, and that's going to be a backcourt violation.
No, I like the decision by Hawk there. He looked in, didn't have an angle to pass it. And Brody's out wide, we call vertical to get space and get it reversed. It's an easy pass, and Brody was looking to swing it quick and just took his eyes off of it and went through his hands and got over the back.
Got a new line change. Well, 4 players coming in. Issei Sabala, Caleb Berta, bring back Keelan Delgado and Nate Kelly all into the game. Driving quick back inside. Here's Riley Minger. Back out over to Nate Kelly off the right wing. Kicks back over to Berta. Berta to the top. Here's Minger. Minger drives in. Oh, that was a walk. But they're going to call a foul.
Yep.
And that's going to pick it up on Zach McMillan. That's going to be his first.
It was one of the few breakdowns this half. Zach let him get to his right to the middle, which is a no-no, and picked up the foul. That's where you get him out of position.
Steps back, drives inside, and looks back over to Keelan Delgado.
Closed him off again.
Delgado back out. Minger steps back, trying to get the baseline up for Issei Sabala. That 2-point bucket is no good, but Zach McMillan will pick up a second foul back-to-back. Just got a little handsy.
He did. That, I don't know, they call it a stiff arm in football, and he knocked that kid about 4 feet with that stiff arm. He's a strong kid. It was a stiff arm. Made sure he didn't get the layup, and he earned it from the line here.
I don't think you can stiff arm in.
Nope, it's called a foul.
Yeah, I think so, too.
But Zach with 2 fouls at this point in the game, that's a good sign. It is 2 in 1 possession, but hey, he gets 5, and he's going to use he's probably going to average about 4.2 fouls a game this season, and that's all right.
Shot is up and good. So 57-45, both shots good. Back to a 12-point lead. Camels were down all the way by 20, and it's down to 12 with 7 seconds left to go. You hear in the third quarter, Riley Hawk. He'll cut back, drives in left. He'll be double team, triple team. Has to pick up the basketball. Drew Wasson, he's going to fire home. Oh, my God, Drew Wasson. He fires it home and makes it. Count the bucket, 3-point land. Oh, Drew!
It's like a free throw for him. You know, you're 25 feet with two hands in your face. You're fading. Drew he locked in, man. That's what players do. He made the basket. You know, it's just the aim small, miss small, and he looked where he needed to throw that thing because it was a shot throw, and man, it dead center. Boom.
Man, Drew Lawson coming up big, and it's a 9-point game. We'll take a timeout, and I'm going to recompose myself.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Looking for your dream home or...
Well, if we're talking about maybe a transition play of the game, that definitely might be it right
hopefully
there.
that gives us some momentum, man.
That ball.
And look at him right now. I was just walking out. We talked about his even killness. You wouldn't know if he just got scored on. Look at him. It's just like going to take the ball out, and
he said right
he's
here.
calm, man. Like he's just like ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string, man. And he's ready to play some more defense. And I love that his calm demeanor about the sophomore. Like we mentioned yesterday, just like a senior, composed. He's intelligent. He's tough.
Man, right off the back shoulder.
He didn't get both feet down on that, but Scottsbluff gets to keep it.
57-48, 7:53 left to go here for the fourth. Issei Sabala, Nate Kelly back in to start off this fourth quarter, going up for two, and a good switcheroo there by Scottsbluff, and it makes us 59-48. Back to an 11-point lead. 59-48 the score. Drew Lawson kicks it back over to Zach McMillan. He'll drive inside. Kicks back to Riley Hawk. Three-pointer around the way. No good. Round the toilet bowl. 59-48. 7:25 up to go here in the fourth. Nate Kelly. He'll do a quick screen. Caleb Berta. Three-pointer around the way. No good. Riley Hawk off the rebound. A chance for the Camels to cut back into this lead here. 59-48. Cuts back inside pass. Good pass. Zach McMillan up for two. Can't get to go. Too hard off the glass. Kicks it back out. Riley Hawk. Three-pointer on the way. No good. And pick back up here. 59-48. 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
I love it, man. Riley's ready to shoot it. He's got to keep shooting and quit thinking because he's gonna get hot. We're gonna need him.
Nate Kelly kicks it back out. Here's Riley Minger. Three-pointer. No good. Jack Andela off the rebound. So Jack will bring this one up. And he'll set up, shoots the shot. Good! Oh my, Jack Cantella. He just takes it up and he fires it home. What a shot.
Zach's picked up his third there. Hey, Zach, he can guard the big. We talked about his strength inside. He can guard any big in the state, and he's out guarding a shifty, long, great point guard. They got 2 point guards on this team, and Zach's out there doing a good job on him.
Jack Andela is now 3 of 4 from three-point land. Minger kicks it, a high pass over to Berta. Three-pointer around the way. That's good. Berta, you cannot leave him that wide open at the top. And he makes them pay 62-51.
Yeah, their spacing is incredible. You know, it's good rotation by the Camels. We just got one guy misaccounted for, and they make us pay.
Jack back in, a poster off the inside.
Great
Zach McMillan, a good pass inside.
Man, that's
Zach
it.
McMillan.
Right there is it by Zach. He read it. We call it tee up, a burn cut right to the front, and Jack finds him.
Minger drives inside, up for two.
Lunging.
That's a missed play.
Lunging on defense. Coach Anderson's not happy with that one. Been playing great D this second half, and couple, you know, right there it's a lunge. It's just got to stay disciplined. They've been so good defensively, and now sometimes fatigue sets in the fourth quarter, and the brain starts to activate different neurons and such, and we take a little lunge. We're playing hard. You're a step out of position, then you take 2 steps, get yourself 2 steps out of position, then we're giving up layup and open threes. So give us a timeout, give these guys a rest, and they'll come back and get their easy shot and make a run at it.
Well, speaking of rest, Bubba, I think we're going to take a rest too. 64-53 the score. We'll take a 30. Be back after this.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin.
Looking for your
And welcome back here with more Campbell County basketball here on 97.3 Campbell FM. Chase Horsley alongside here with Bubba Ladke and Mercedes on the cam today. 64-53, 5:53 left to go here in this fourth.
Scottsbluff comes out in the press again, kind of changed the momentum back in their favor. We're close to stepping out of bounds here.
Carter Clark going to bring this one up here, guarded by Issei Sabala, and a foul will be called.
Good. Yeah, I'd like to see us get that fifth foul here. That's their first. And, you know, it's great to, when you're behind, to get to the line with the clock stopped, opportunity to get two easy points with the clock stopped. It's keep attacking these guys, get to that five mark where we start shooting free throws.
Drew's going to get it back after Brody Jarvis. Jarvis gets it off the handoff from Wasson. Wasson, long heave, back out, three-pointer, Carter Clark rolls off the iron, no good.
Jack goes
Jack
down.
Candela goes down, 64-53. Kick back out, Issei Sabala off the right side, rolls home, and Jack Candela is down. Jack Candela goes down, and it looked like he got nut tapped. Like, I'm going to be completely honest in that
maybe what
part.
the high school kids may call that. Yeah, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but he definitely caught one. And
I'm shocked that
he would have had that board, and it bent him over and couldn't get that thing. And Carter Clark in the corner, they got the shot what they wanted. I love it. Carter comes in. He's doing his job defensively. He's doing his job offensively. I'm
Wow.
liking this. The Camels are, they're staying locked in. And then 4-on-5 against the Scottsbluff, state runner-up from last year. It's tough, and they come down and get two out of it. So we're back down to 13 here.
So Jack Candela, the good part for everyone that was wondering, he is walking on his own 2 feet. I think he just got elbowed and knocked the wind out of him or something. Coach Anderson is talking with the official.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's in the transition of the shot, and
Yeah. It's a hard foul to call.
Yeah.
Brody Jarvis back in against the ball hand. They're going to let Jack
There's
take a
another
breather.
foul.
Drives inside, up for two, off the backhanded layup, no good. And Caleb Berta is going to get the rebound, and they're going to call a foul here on Brody Jarvis.
Yeah, Brody's frustrated. He got two hands up top where, they let him play. And sometimes, the refs let you play because you go into the rim, which, it's 50-50, and then you go to the rim expecting it, and you throw up that shot. They missed the call, which, sometimes I like it when they let him play, but if you go in and then you're expecting it and you don't get the shot, it's like, call that early one.
Yeah, 66-53, back to a
little flex
13-point
action.
lead. It's been double digits all the way through pretty much this one, and a foul will be called.
Yeah, they run a flex into a quick ball screen for their stud Kelly, and when Jack's out right now, the wall's out, and he sees that, so he's like, here's an opportunity, because we've kept him away from the rim. Great job. Brody's been fronting him and battling him in the post, so they kind of went away from that. And this, this kid's going to play NC2A basketball, and he's intelligent. Jack's not there. He's like, I'm going right at it. And he did, and he got himself to the line and missed the first one.
And Nate Kelly is a really good basketball player. We will definitely be seeing him throughout the next level. I believe he's had 15 points already. Actually, 14 points for him. And that first shot is good, or second shot is good.
Jack is back.
Now he's at 15, and Jack Candela is back on the court. 67-53, 4:52 left to go here in the fourth. Three-pointer on the way. Riley Hawk.
That's
it. He found his mark.
Riley Hawk stepped into it. That's the way it needs to do. And that I could tell when he got his feet set, that thing is good.
Back over, Keon Delgado trying to get the ball inside. Back over to Sabala. Sabala over to Berta. Berta drives in. Here's Mager. Mager. Jack Candela.
The
Good
wall.
defense set up. The wall set up again. Back over to Berta. Berta will drive inside. Kick back to Kelly. Kelly drives inside the lane. Kick back out. Three-pointer on the way. Three is no good. Wide open. Issei Sabala. He normally connects from that range. Wide open.
Yeah. Riley with the hot spot rebound back there. I'm loving his
Three-pointer,
rebounding.
Carter Clark. Good.
Corner, baby. Carter Clark in the corner. Triple C-esser for him, man. That's what he is. Corner. He finds them.
67-59, 4:02 left to go here in the fourth. Kick back, Nate Kelly, the backhanded pass. Berta, three-pointer, that's good right there at the corner.
That's next level pass.
from Kelly.
Next level. That's why he's going to NC2A. That's next level.
Yeah.
He got to the heart, which is a breakdown. Coach is like, hey, we can't let him get there. we're about a foot and a half away from his top foot, which means he can get to the right to the middle, and then that hook pass right on the money. As a shooter, you're sitting there and you want right in the belly button in the breadbasket in rhythm, man, and it's just a tough find, but that's why he's going next level.
Yeah, it's a tough find, but as you said, why he's going to next level, those passes right there, those are the big keys. And I mean, that's just a player that you want. You want a player that, one, can score the basketball quite a bit, but then you also want somebody that sees his teammates and, you know, the assist margins. And I'm pretty sure he's almost getting close to a double-double already.
Yeah, I don't have his assists
here,
but it's close. But this Scottsbluff team's so complimentary of each other. It's a lot like us. You know, we got Jack and shooters around him, and McMillan that dives, and these guys got shooters around him and a big kid that can do both. It's fun to watch these guys. It's good basketball right now.
Good basketball indeed, 70-59, 11-point lead still here for Scottsbluff of 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go.
2-3 zone.
Jarvis kicked it inside, back to Jack, and that's going to be stolen away. Here comes Nate Kelly, the inside pass, and that's going to be tipped away. Ball goes out of bounds.
Good hustle to get back by Carter. Just went off his fingertips, but 2-3 zone. I bet we haven't worked on that early in the year, and a little turnover, and that's always going to lead to a fast break the other way.
70-59, 11-point lead here for Scottsbluff. Kick back inside, Keon Delgado. Kick back to Nate Kelly. Three-pointer on the way. The wall jumping up in the air. Can't get the shot, and that's going to be a foul on Berta.
Right. He took an elbow to the nose. Hawk did. He's a tough kid, man. He's up. As long as it's not bleeding, he's going to stay in. But I think it's bleeding, and he's going to have to come out.
Yeah, I think he will. Zach McMillan will come in.
If it's not broke, man, he's just got to go get that bleeding stop. I got to ask, when do you decide if you need to go to the training room or not? You know, when the blood is pouring out of your nose, you got to go in the training room.
You got to go to the training room.
When do you know you got to go? And when's the coach? Do you send him? I was like, I leave it to the kid. And when that thing's pouring out of his nose, he's heading to the training room. You don't have to think about it. Like, go get the thing plugged up. And if they do and they get it stopped, I guarantee he'll be back. If that thing's like cockeyed sideways, you know, they're probably going to have to go get that thing reset. But he took a hard elbow.
Yeah, he did.
But it's our ball. They called the foul on him. And with the shot clock right now, and we'll see, this is a new situation for us, you know, in Wyoming not having the shot clock. But right now I know Coach Anderson says, hey, there's a lot of time left. We go down and have good possessions on offense, get stops on D. You know, last year you could just spread out, and good luck trying to guard Kelly. And he's just going to shoot free throws, or they're going to waste a minute and a half or 2 minutes, and we're not going to have a chance to get back. But right now there's a chance. Stay disciplined on defense, and, you know, we'll let them work a little shot clock, but get the rebound and go down and have a good possession on offense. So, you know, we're to, a 3-4 possession game right now, and it's plenty. You know, you got to win about 4 out of 6 and do that twice, and there's plenty of time for that. So this is good. It's giving Jack a chance to rest Zach. We got blood on the floor.
Yeah,
and they're waiting to clean it up. So this is a great opportunity for us to get a deep breath. Coach gets to call what he wants, and we haven't seen, you know, they might run the little flare screen and then Jack slip into the rim. Right here, and you have opportunity to open three, maybe for Watson up top or Jack inside, and then you get it to Jack, and the kids know what to do from there. You know, McMillan dive, shooters spot up. They might do a split action where they screen for each other. Like Zach got that layup when we threw it into Jack, and it's just everyone's going to turn and stare off penetration or post entry. All 5 defenders just look at it, and Zach McMillan had that dive right to the rim as he should. You know, you got a guy who turns his head, he turns, you burn, and it's exactly what Zach did, got the layup. So this will be interesting to see what we do come out. But, you know, it's like Luke Lackey came up in the box last night. He's like, well, we're probably going to go to Jack. There's different ways to do it. They could do a pistol action, a little dribble handoff ball screen, or a little flare slip. And I would say it's going to Jack somewhere or another, and then we're going to play off it. You know, that's the way the Camels like to do it. We don't have to really call too much of a play, just a quick action to find an advantage and then play off it. Stops, but it's nice when you know you got the shot clock, and it's been exciting last 3.5 minutes.
No, that shot clock is really big because, I mean, there's 3:30 left here in this fourth, and it's 7 to 30 seconds is not a lot of time.
No, you know, good teams like guards that like they got in us last year with the shooters. We shot like almost 90% with great ball energy. Basically,
1 second. Brody Jarvis is going to bring it up the court here. Quick pass out from the sideline. Gets it over past the Zach Millen. Zach Millen gets it.
Team foul, so 2 more, and it's double bonus. It's 2 shots with the clock stopped. This could be big if we can get 2 more. And, get a chance to score with the clock not moving.
Jarvis back out. Jarvis looked for the three, pump faked it. Good pass from Jack as he was having to beat McMillan. Couldn't come up with the one.
Hot spot. That kid got. Look, we called out rebound and put back, and now we're down 13.
72-59. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here with more Campbell County.
It's bad.
97.3 Campbell FM. It's 2:45 up to go.
You're expecting to get the call. Now they get the ball back. Jack's probably going to have to take a seat here. We'll see. Now we're at those.
I'm out. Point marks into the home at the top. Cuts back on the right side. Looked at a back.
Talked about it and then quickly separated and got himself set and knocked it down.
Off on the back.
Talked about it and then quickly separated and got himself set and knocked it down.
Off on the way. Jarvis, no good. And we'll have to. It's yesterday there. Oliver Carpenter and the fight. It's yesterday there. Oliver Carpenter. He backcourt. County falls for the first time. Moves to 1-1. Century is going to be another tough one. Full. It's going to be another tough one. Full.
Around here, the work to rely.
Helping our community look its best. Helping our community look its best.
Strands Lawn Care. Strands Lawn Care. Local people, lasting your.
Come out to TNT and get.
Local people, lasting your.
Come out to TNT and get the goods. Whether it's a new rifle, shot break, worth.
Crystal Imaging.
Visit State Council
at bighorndental.com.
Visit State Council
at bighorndental.com.
Our offers.
The comfort of your couch. Look with warm work.
Spyings has you. 8851. Has you. 8851. Commercial and residential with 2 locations.
He likes Jack and shooters, and we talked about Zach going to the rim, burning to the rim, teeing up, whatever. We talked about Zach going to the rim, burning to the rim, teeing up, whatever we want to call it. And so that's they're going to hang their head on that. Defend for once you get in there, like we defend for once you get in there, like we're going to get a good. Be very into him. So much to do is just need to. That was a kid intelligent
to deal with this year and.
Intelligent.
To deal with this year and
ability, right? Like and they small big
joining us in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I think
felt first half like 6 sets.
I neutralized him. I think he did from a scoring standpoint. He scored less, but he did. He scored less, but he did what he does, which is get in the paint and make the right play and get
where they want and the different away from
seeing need to do better.
You got to give the Camels
playing hard.
Give the Camels
playing hard and offense more resistance. And offense more resistance. Making the right players as well. Making the right players as well. So we need them to play like that. Play with confidence out every possession, we need them to play like that. Play with confidence out every possession, We want those other guys to play and create advantages and let the dominoes fall, as Coach Lag used to say.
Yeah, we got to see the JV players come in for 1 second and all of a sudden come right back out. 1 second and all of a sudden come right back out. I mean, what kind of happened? Just miscommunication on that?
Yeah, I guess miscommunication's a good word. Yeah, I guess miscommunication's a good word for
Coach
it.
has been nice. I said they weren't ready to go. Coach has been nice. I said they weren't ready to go.
And not know that that's your time.
The same thing. I was just kind of curious on how you were going about it, but you kept how you were going about it, but you kept nice, cool, calm composure. I've seen a nice, cool, calm composure. I've seen a lot of coaches in that case of when that I have ever seen on the basketball court. Even though I know the inner sides were burning, probably. You could just nod your probably. You could just nod your head,
Sure.
Anyway.
That's a small thing.
Yeah, no, it's a small thing. Riley Hawk, I know he came back in. He got elbowed in the nose. No, nothing broke. Everything good on that. Just the blood on that.
Yeah,
or?
We'll see. I don't
know.
He's
you don't know that.
Looked at.
Okay.
Yeah, he's ready to go tomorrow. It sounds like, and so I think broken or not, we'll get him a mask, and he wants to play. So. Happened right after he finally took the lid off it and hit one. And
I know. I was like,
we were going to try to get him another one, but yeah, that's basketball. If you got 5 guys coming back and rebounding, that will occasionally happen.
It will. Well, Coach Anderson, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much again, and best of luck against Bismarck tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, once again, that's Coach Anderson here. as we've got Bubba final thoughts coming here in a second as he throws back on his headset here. Bubba, I mean, what are your final thoughts?
Hey, like I said, I'm happy with what I'm seeing right now with the Camels. And you can see they're sticking together. They know. Like, they know they can get shots they want. They know they can guard a little better. And there's a few stretches. Basketball's a game of runs. Everyone that watches knows that's the case. And so they feel okay. And they know Coach Anderson, they're going to make adjustments next week. And, okay, we got to do this. They adjusted at halftime, running those guys off the line. All these little things that Coach is talking about. And it goes on in the locker room, and then at practice next week. And now they got a long break. Usually we play this weekend and then tournament next weekend.
Yeah.
And they got the whole break. And Coach Anderson's kind of excited. Like,
that's a nice time.
Complete reset, because usually be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, short practice, and then you're off to Colorado or Vegas or Green River. We played in a lot of different tournaments that weekend.
I'll go to Vegas with y'all. Come on, hurry up.
That was we played in the Tarkanian Classic and go down and see the Ball Brothers, and that's where we saw Clark upset the Ball Brothers, and then Clark comes up to our tournament, who was a top 50 team, and it's fun, but they get a longer rest, and without the Energy Classic, without that tournament, it's a lot. Practice is good. Kids love playing other colored, kids from other towns, and competing. But practice is good, rest is good, and I know Coach Anderson told these guys to go home and get some sleep and drink a lot of water and eat well, healthy. Not, I think you ask those guys what they like to eat: Cheetos, sour worms, or whatever, all that stuff. Like, Coach reminded them, like, hey, it's important to take care of your bodies. This 3-day stuff's like state.
Yeah.
Late game, playing late one tomorrow night. Get the right sleep, eat, and that stuff that he's talking about, I'm sure. And because how many minutes has Jack played? 30 and 30 or something.
Oh yeah,
and Brody,
easy.
Same thing. And those guys are playing a lot of minutes. So sometimes the most important thing is just taking care of your body, and the mind and all that stuff will come. So.
Well, once again, a final here, 84-63, the final from Bubba Ladke to Chase Worsley. Thank you so much for tuning in here to Campbell Basketball, and we'll be back here tomorrow as another fun set of games coming your way. Bismarck Century going to be taking on these Campbells, and the Campbells going to try and pull off an upset.
I'd love to see it, man. This Bismarck has come down, and they've beat a lot of our really good teams, and they're always 1, 2, or 3 in North Dakota. So, man, I think this team can pull it off. See if they can rest up like Coach wants them to do, rest and hydrate and get ready to go. It should be a fun one.
Get ready, get hydrated, and get ready for a fun matchup tomorrow. Well, I will be back on the 106.7 side tomorrow for the Thunder Basin calls, and either PJ or Vic Wright will be on the call here for Campbell County, and Bubba will be back here, right?
You betcha, man. If I'm in town, I'll be on here. I love watching Campbell basketball.
Awesome. So you get Bubba throughout this season, too. As long as he's in town, we've got him. So come back out here again, 97.3 Campbell FM. A big shout-out to our big help from Mercedes as well, running the camera. From Bubba to Chase Worsley, thank you so much. 84-63 the final. We will see you guys tomorrow for another day 3 of the REMAX tournament here on 97.3 Campbell FM, BasonsRadio.com, and on YouTube, Basin Sports Network.
Thank you for listening to Campbell County Campbell Sports on the Basin Radio Network. Today's event was brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, Black Rock Medical Imaging, Shell Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. Also brought to you by Soulmates, TNT Guns and Ammo, TCRI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. This has been a production of the Basin Radio Network.